Hello everybody, welcome back. Miner Mountain here. This is a Shattered Pixel Dungeon win with Gladiator class, subclass Berserker. The 8th win with the 8th different class, subclass. We've come full circle. Doesn't mean I'm done with the series. I still got some stuff I'd like to do. Anyway, let's get after it. Blazing Great Axe. So Ring of Might, that adds 5 to my strength. Ring of Might, that's a wonderful thing to grab and upgrade. You can wield weapons way out of your strength range. Anyway, did you see how much money I had? I had like 13,000 gold. I remember the last time I asked about it in one of these episodes, I was like, I think I had 6,000, and I asked you guys what's the most you've ever had. I think 13,000 is about the most I've ever had. Anyway, here we go. We got a Burning Fist, we got a Rotting Fist, and we've got Yogg-Sothoth, the Eyeball. We're going to take them all out first, starting with the Fist, but the best strategy is, well, the one that I'm aware of, is to throw the honeypots at them and soften them up with the bees first. You can use toxic gas on the Burning Fist. You can burn the Rotting Fist. Keep that in mind. And they do have a magic attack that has great range and does great damage, so that's why I use the bees. The bees will draw their fire, keep them busy, while the gases and whatnot can work on them. And I really don't care if I kill the bees with the potions that I'm throwing at them. I'm just trying to keep them from attacking me for a few turns so I can soften them up. Possibly even kill them. But I've got 4 honeypots, 4 bees, so that actually I should be able to get through these guys pretty easily. Whole lot of damage going on. I said this is my last win. I mean, I could post other ones, I guess, but I've got some other video ideas I've saved back for this series. I'm thinking of side quests, like the Sad Ghosts, the Imp, the Wand Maker, and the Blacksmith. I believe I have all the footage already, but anyway, that'll be later. So I know that Burning Fist is over there. Throw a potion of toxic gas at him, so I think he was chasing after a bee, or I'm not sure. Running away, I don't know why. But he'll have to come back through that cloud of gas, and that will hurt him, so that's the sort of thing you need to always be thinking of when you're playing this game. Where's your enemy going? What can you do, capitalize to hurt them the most? And stay safe. Corrosion is one of my favorite wands. Wand of Corrosion. It's just one of those effects that keeps working for you. Alright. I believe, yeah, I set him on fire. Just go toe-to-toe with him here because he's about dead. Now, I believe the Berserker buff of the subclass of the Gladiator activates when you get hit, when you get damaged, low health. I'm really low right here. And I'll do a potion of health, potion of healing, but you'll notice my health comes up, but the Berserker buff doesn't go away right away. I'm sure it just lasts for a few turns. But that's kind of why I don't like the Berserker. You have to be low health to use it. And if you're low health fighting these fists, you can die pretty quick. I mean, you can lose a lot of health, not even realize it. You know, a couple turns and they can take you out for over 100. So, I mean, if you're going to be using the Berserker, you've got to get damaged. So keep an eye on it. I would say my least favorite class, but I mean, you could win with every one of them. Obviously, I have now. but it's Shattered Pixel Dungeon. It's a mix of was like Ultima and Pac-Man. You've got to have skill, but you also have to have luck. I took some flame there. I went ahead and extinguished myself in the water. The water looks like lava. That red stuff is water, though. If you're on fire, head for the nearest water. That's your tip of the day. Alright, Yogg-Zui. As we all know, Yogg is passive, except if you hit him with a melee weapon or a throwable, not a magic attack. He will produce a larva, which is called a god larva, and they will come after you. They're not too tough either. Now, I always thought that Yogg, I read somewhere that Yogg was immune to fire. However, he doesn't stay on fire even though he's not in water. But that first attack, that first blast actually hits him for a little bit of damage. So, and I have done one before where I defeated Yogg with all wands without producing any god larva. I did not do that here. I think I produced 2 or 3. I just get sick of waiting. Yeah, that'll produce a god larva. Using that trident, that throwable. Here he comes. Take him out. But as you can see, it's kind of slow going. I mean, you could just step in with your, what is it, a great axe that I have, and just start annihilating him. But every other hit, you're going to have to give away to a god larva. Because you'll hit him, he'll produce 1, and you need to take out that god larva. You don't want to just sit there and keep producing those larvas, because if they gang up on you, they can kill you pretty quick. In fact, I've died that way before by throwing too many bees at Yogg. I just couldn't keep up with them, and I died. So don't do that. Use the bees for the fists, not for Yogg. And sometimes they'll produce that god larva right next to you, and it'll get a hit on you without a chance to parry it or whatever. So sometimes you need to move around, figure out where you can stand where you're the safest, where he's not going to produce a god larva right next to you. And at this point, I don't care. I'm just going to take all these guys out. I don't care. Up the keys, pick up my stuff, and then we're gonna go through this door over here, across a really long bridge, the Amulet of Yender. Perfect. I am not done yet. You guys know, you've seen any of my videos before, my belief is to win this game, you have to beat Yogg-Zui, get the Amulet of Yender, and then walk back out through the 26 levels. And then you will emerge into the surface. I don't think you defeat a dungeon until you leave the dungeon. But yeah, I'm still stopping at shops, buying things that I think will help. I believe I'm really low on food, so I'm buying everything I can. Have the Berserker buff right there. I guess I'm using it unintentionally because I don't like to be that low of health, but I don't have any potions of healing left. But at this point, when I'm down to level 15, level 10, none of these enemies really pose a big threat to me, so it's not a big deal. Alright, slow her back down here. Turn this music down, turn this music up. Because you gotta hear the wind music. Boom, number 8 in the books. I love this game. The one thing here, let me show you. Let me show you. Amulet of Yender. I mean, that was my #1 game. Huh. Anyway, right here, badges. I thought I would have those last, at least one of those last 2 by defeating Yogg with all 8 subclasses, but that isn't the way it is. I'm going to get those 2, and I will show a video on how to get those final 2. Hopefully soon. That's all I got time for today. Miner Mountain out. Peace!